Game number 4 is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. And there is the plane that will dictate which of the teams will end up proceeding to the next round of games on Miramar and Errigal. Welcome to Toby's Tryhard Thursdays. My name is Profesor, and we are going to be watching this plane as everybody leaps out of it for one last time here in round number 1. We have a 10 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock plane path. So the teams that are dropping military base will have to think of somewhere else to go. Nexus, for example, has already exited the plane, so they will have an alternate place to go, I am sure. And Milta should just about still be doable. Primorsk, not really. Ferry Pier, not really. So we might end up having a little bit of a crowded mid-section of the map here. We'll have to see what ends up happening. South Georgia Pole looks reasonably crowded. Nexus have decided they want in. Skinny has landed on Hospital, and that's a problem because we have 2 members of the Meat Grinders also in the same building. So this is going to be fireworky, ladies and gentlemen, to start things off. Very entertaining indeed. Oh, I see with chat catching up now. Hello, Little Big Whale. And hello everybody else as well. God, when's the last time I spoke to Little Big Whale? It must have been, is it the 2018 Gamescom like charity event on Sanok? I might have done a couple of interviews there. I'm sure we spoke. My goodness, that's a while back. Good to see you in the chat. And good to see all of you guys as well tuning in to watch Team Liquid and everybody else face off for 2, potentially 3 slots in the next round of Toby's Tryhard Thursday. Now, this isn't the finals. We're playing round 1 and 2 today, and we're playing the finals tomorrow on Friday, and that is because we had issues, unfortunately, yesterday, technical issues that prevented us from bringing you all the games we wanted to. Nexus... Member of Nexus is actually on the bottom floor here. Not quite 100% sure if they're on the same floor or not, but Skinny dropping a few smoke grenades. That also helps, of course, not just with obscuring the vision, but with obscuring the sound of any footsteps as well. So Skinny being very, very quiet right now, wanting the Meat Grinders to be very confused about where he is. Elsewhere, DeadButNotInside also seem to comfortably have control over South George. It's only 1440 from Nexus that has one of the apartment buildings. Otherwise, Nexus are split AF, I believe is a technical term. This circle is a little bit more chill, I would say. It's westerly, but otherwise relatively central. No risk of a military circle here. Team Liquid are right in the middle of a tussle with Agent Team for Pachinki. So this will be fun as well. We've got several fights you want to be watching. We're on board now with Ibby. It's 2x spray on a Scar. He has got a compensator on that as well. Trying to time this nade to perfection. Oh my god, and does he? Damn. Manga getting absolutely wrecked by that grenade. I thought it was a little bit too far, to be honest, for him to go down in one go, but clearly not. And Delco of Agent Team also going down now. Bazooka trying to do a little bit of a flank around, but I think that could actually put him into sight of K-Mind. No, he's inside. He's still inside a compound there. I thought he was going to be moving out onto the road, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. In the meantime, El Delco will be able to get resurrected. It'd be getting very close, and we'll hear actually that Mali is close off to his right-hand side. So Agent Team still with 3. And K-Mind might shortly have an angle. It's a 4v3 in Pachinki right now. Bazooka has been spotted in the window. K-Mind potentially going for a long-range nade. Not quite making it. Very close, though, to making it into that window. And Ibby has joined his team. Moving into market building. Very close by to everybody else. Mali gets spotted on his way to the stairs, but only 18 damage can get done. Ibby now focusing on the main show. Mexi letting him know where everyone is. Mali doesn't look like he's contributing to the fight at the moment, giving Ibby possibly some time to rush in, and he's right next to the building where these guys are at. Now, what an excellent grenade off the windowsill, and James will get Bazooka. Ibby right outside the bottom floor window will finish him off. Oh my god. I didn't even see him throw it. I literally just saw it as it went past Ibby. What a delightful grenade. I think delightful is the correct descriptive term. We've got someone on the stairs. Ibby goes down, but we have someone else on the team. It looks like it's Mexi who will clean up for him. Agent Team has gone down in this final game, and Team Liquid have an early 4 kills with everybody still alive. Very nicely done there. All 4 of them together in Pochinki. We now rejoin South George. It looks like WoW & Co. have left hospital, leaving Skinny to survive, which is great for Team Nexus. 1440 is still holding that apartment, though, against DeadButNotInside. WoW has indeed got the level 3 armor and helmet. And the meat grinders will slowly make their way towards something a little bit more central. Now, R&R have very comfortably taken the east side of Gatka. They are about as close to central as they can get. Team Liquid can move, but don't have to. They probably will, just to explore and get a little bit of additional information. And meanwhile, south of Rozok, we have YKT-14 getting the MK-14. So I think that's rather appropriate for the team name, don't you? Bugatti will be fielding that weapon as we move into the next circuit. It'll be interesting to see how they end up using it. Remember, they're already in, so there's no crazy rotates in or anything like that. South George is still the place I would be looking. Miikan moving south of North Georgia Paul now. And they'll be pleasantly surprised, maybe, to hear that nobody has shot at them on the way. There isn't really anyone within striking distance of Everest at the moment, because the South George teams, if they weren't engaging each other, they might have actually come out to Everest and Ruins, but because they've been hunkered down so much, everyone's kind of... That part of the map is effectively seized up now. And everyone is focusing on this road here, west of Pochinki. Ibby moving out a little bit further west just to try and gauge how many people are near Chopsticks. We'll hear the shots coming out from R&R. I'm trying to work out what my Zello is shooting at. Oh, we've spotted Ibby in the distance. Fine, fine. Okay. So really just a lot of warning shots to make sure people don't rotate into here. They're not realistically looking to get a squad wipe or anything like that at the moment. But a relatively peaceful game so far, has to be said. Had a couple of early squad squabbles. Team Liquid picking up, of course, agents. But otherwise, things seem to have calmed down a bit. I think everyone can agree. I hope you guys have been enjoying the games tonight, by the way. This will likely be the last group to finish because of the delays that we had earlier. But we started with something like a 20-minute delay. And we're down to under 10 minutes now, so we're making up great time. Massive thanks to the GLL admins, by the way. Huge shout out. Thank you very much, Hayes10, who's been helping me get these lobbies together. Absolute wonder. And hopefully that means your start to round 2 will be delayed by an absolute minimal amount. The Santa Clowns now taking up position southeast of Everest. And getting into the secret basements as well. Not too much to find there, aside from an M4 that they've already got. But they will keep looking. Team Liquid not moving. And YKT don't have to move too much. They've got that Mark 14 as well, so they crate weapon, level 3 gear. They're just trying to slowly work their way into the circle and check each compound as it goes. They're not exactly on edge at the moment, although... Ooh, I say that now. They're going to be. A big sudden shift now for the next phase. Means that I have a feeling this compound is going to be desirable. I think Team Liquid might be going for it straight away. Look at this. 3 or 4 different squads moving straight away. But we're going to keep an eye on the meat grinders who are about to drive straight past BB. In fact, are they going to be crashing the compound that BB are at? I think they are. This might be a questionable decision. And El Conquerador is regretting things right about now, unfortunately. But DeLonely has also been taken out by MBK. So the meat grind is managing to get in here on the west side. There are still 2 members, though, of BuffyBaF very close by. And in fact, 3 members alive. That's Squishy, actually, north. Trying to get some purchase in on that compound north of them. Irony, some tactical peeking there as Yonka tries to avenge his teammate. D-Lonely out of the game as things currently stand. Well, and as things will continue to stand. It's not like he's about to get res back, right? It's fine, we'll take his card to the revival point. Never you mind. MBK getting taken up by So Wien, and suddenly it is BuffyBaF that are looking in a much, much better position indeed. That was a good crash in, but ultimately not quite enough as everybody now moves center. The teams up in South Georgia Pole have also managed to break themselves free of the deadlock. DeadButNotInside are moving south via Hospital Way. They're going to have a lot of company. Nexus are to the east of Georgia Pole now. Now, when they come in, unless they rotate all the way to the south, it's going to be a little bit painful for them, but they can play edge potentially. We will see. Nine teams left alive here at the 11-minute mark. I hope everyone is enjoying the games today. This is the last game that will determine the top two teams that make it through to the next round of Toby's Tryhard Thursdays. And this is Team Nice Try. They've got basically the southern half of the circle more or less to themselves right now. So they're doing reasonably well. The Roman, I do see your chat asking what that song was. I will, I'll tell you what, I'll post the playlist after the end of the games when we finish streaming. Not a problem, buddy. Team Liquid looking to get further south, maybe? Quite bold. I think they're scouting things out, but I suspect they will know that there are people south of them. A lot of shots did come their way after all. So they're perhaps just looking to get as much real estate as possible so that people aren't shooting at them when they eventually make way for their next move. They've spotted a couple of loot boxes on the way here, and they know that people are shooting at R&R. That's actually Mexi shooting at them as well, so that'll be good information from James. A quick glance to the left to make sure that no one in that compound, Nice Try, is looking at them, but they won't find anything here. In the meantime, this is YKT14. Mr. Expo got knocked in that house by Zero Cole with the 4X on that SKS. I don't realistically think they're going to be sending it or trying to get any sort of squad wipe here, though. That's good damage done. Possibly a new helmet in order, but otherwise they will simply know there is someone in that compound and they probably have to back off at this time. Take a look at this, another massive southern swing, and Team Liquid are actually on the edge right now, nowhere close. James and Mexi very close to the rest of Nexus, and that car could be in trouble. If Mexi didn't have to reload, that would have been absolute hell to pay, but he's still doing a ridiculous amount of damage, now coming in with the SLR as well. He gets tagged by Nice Try, but he was just trying to get the kill onto Nexus. So close to doing that. I'm a little bit surprised Nexus took so little damage, but they are counting their lucky stars right now. And 1440 is about to get pushed. Here comes BB. Sending it on the motorbike, and that's not good. That's a 1v2 and 2 flushes. Thank you very much for Nexus. Quick little bit of reload before Yonka goes down as well. And 1440 will be gifted those points. Suddenly, So Wien is, I'm afraid, living the shack life. And BuffyBaF look like they are down to their last legs. It's going to be very difficult for him to hop out of there. BuffyBaF. We'll go with BuffyBaF. I like BuffyBaF. I had that in my... I had that in my head. Where else are we looking at now? We've got DeadButNotInside rotating further into circle now, and they're actually right next to MM. Are they racing for the next compound? The problem is they're actually being gate kept from that as well, so it's literally 3 different teams here fighting for these buildings. Milk is going to have to go past it. They've decided they're going to abandon here. Oh. Apparently, I was spectating an empty vehicle for now. Nexus have also started living the shack life. Milk is going to try and move towards So Wien, but I don't think he's going to make it there. And this is a problem. 3 different people are shooting Snicks. He's down to 16 hit points, and the front wheel on the bike is gone. He is gone. Urkan now. He's thinking about the shack that So Wien's at. Sees the US, says no. So Wien getting the knock. Beautiful headshot from the M4, and Urkan is going down as well. Milk, the only member left alive. And finally, we have a northern shift. That's going to be relief to Team Liquid. They were going to have to run all the way out in the open. However, Nexus are okay. Milk is okay, but he's only the last player for his team. So Wien is okay. Beautifully held there. Nice try on the compound. They've only got 1 kill, but they've got a great position. Team Liquid thinking about pushing up onto YKT-14. That's going to be incredibly difficult for them while they hold this position. They also only have 1 kill at the moment, but my goodness, they have a great position. A little bit of a interesting engagement there as Kotek manages to make his way onto Jeems. But it looks like he was just there on his own. Myzello might be sending it though, and he is indeed. Mexi's going to spot him on the right-hand side, or does he? Yep, he certainly does. 1 more player, it's TLB. Very close by to Mexi right now. Hasn't spotted him yet, but he knows that someone else is shooting at them from that side. He sees the tree. Mexi goes down to 5 hit points. He needs to radio that information into a teammate and get into a closer position in order to heal. He does just that. Ibby with the spray. Mexi goes down again. Oh, was that again, actually? That might have been the first knock. Ignore that. And that was actually from Nice Try all the way downtown. Should be a safe res onto Mexi, I think. Nexus technically have an angle, but I think Ibby is going to be okay. And TLB appear to live to fight another day. But this has all attracted YKT, who are moving in behind the back of Team Liquid now and are looking to take them out. They're trying to make a name for themselves and hopefully get those extra points that might propel them into a position that allows them to get into round 2. They've done reasonably well. I don't know if they're going to be close to doing enough. We will find out after the end of this game. Mexi goes down thanks to Zero Cull. Bugatti with a potentially decent nade onto Jeems. I don't know how close it's going to be. Not close enough to do damage by the looks of things. Just short. Jeems now unleashing the smoke train. Einat is so close to him as well. That smoke's actually going to give away his position. But that's because he's focusing on R&R. Team Liquid are actually right next to him. So much going on here. We're going to zoom out and take a look. Jeems getting effectively triangulated from about 12 different angles, and Ibby now looking like he's in trouble as well. He's the last surviving member for Team Liquid. YKT playing this chaotic situation well so far, but Team Liquid have not been helped by a lot of third partying here. YKT still looking to finish TLB, but they haven't got there yet. Bugatti gets the res. TLB now properly down the hill. I don't think Einat can spot him if he tried at the moment. He's giving it a good go, though. But a TLB might have other priorities. Next circle coming in. Team Liquid down to 1. That's Ibby. Absolutely sending it on the motorbike. Wanting to survive. Wanting to make sure we secure a couple more points. To get one of those top 5 positions, perhaps. And yes, YKT are backing off. So TLB will be allowed to stay on the edge of the circle. Mirslavsky of Miikan is going to struggle as well. And we have a southerly shift. That is excellent news for Sa even. And everybody from Nice Try. Looks like the circle is going to end up centering on their compound. This is going to be absolutely delightful for them. Nexus are also back up, although Pain Sound is busy shooting them. Difficult rotation indeed for Team Liquid. TLB is going to be sending it now, so we'll see if he manages to find a sensible place inside the circle. The car has been spotted. That's far south by the Santa Clowns. And TLB is choosing to ignore it and stay near some vegetation. He's probably going to be forced to blow up that car very soon, and I'm sure Milk will know he's there. But Milk, of course, is inside the shack. not really wanting to poke his head out right now, and I really don't blame him. Oh dear. Santa Clown's managing to spot TLB from that angle. I didn't even know they could. And now it's somebody else entirely. It's Chin who will be able to finish off. Unfortunately, the two angles just a little bit too much for R&R, but they finish in 9th place. Meanwhile, Team Liquid have 8 kills. Ibby has 2 of them, and he has absolutely sent it to the southeastern edge. Wanting to keep the Santa Clowns as far away from him as possible, but Nazgel is about to run straight into him. Ibby heard the car pull up. Here's one person. Finishes one person. Hashtag points for Ibby. Nicely snaked there. Ibby playing ninja mode, and Santa Clowns will know now that rotating over to the east side might not be beneficial to your health. Nexus, in the meanwhile, are the latest team to be engaging YKT, who just are not having much luck with having a quiet 30 seconds just to sort of heal and recuperate and chill. Milk managing to take out INAT, actually. Very sneaky from inside that little shack, just using the peepholes on top of the motorbike to gain a bit of an angle. Milk now venturing out into the brave new world, knowing that a lot of people have eyes on the shack, maybe trying to get a little bit further away. That is a very sensible thing to do. The next circle is going to dictate which of these teams are going to be forced to move. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't say we didn't predict this. Nice Try are very happy with this. I am wondering out loud what the Santa Clowns are going to do. They have to move between them and Nice Try, and they effectively have to go through open field. Are they going to use a vehicle maybe to crash the compound? That could be possible. I'm not 100% sure what they've got up their sleeve. Maybe continuing to be nice and chill. A lot of shots going Maeyrikset's way. And yes, indeed, it looks like the vehicles are being prepared for the Santa Clouds. The wheels are getting shot off the buggy, so they're going to have to move quickly. I believe they're going to have to share the bike at this rate. Milk does go down. That's to Skinny. That's the last member of his team, so we are down to 7. Moving straight on down now. Looking to try and kill off Maeyrikset, so that these guys have a nice run into the rest of the circle. Just a couple of shots away. He's down to about 30% HP. Soyeon also looking out, but not wanting to venture far from the shack, at least not yet. Ibby is in circle, amusingly. He's got a nice little hillside, but I don't think he wants to personally take that down. Maeyrikset even does finally get taken out by Stark, who's got the western lookout there. He might also be looking at Soyeon. And the Santa Clowns, I think, are going to try to directly engage Soyeon now. However, he's actually just been killed. So BuffyBaF have been eliminated from the game in 6th place. And the Santa Clowns, I'm sure, will shortly realize that, as there is nobody left to kill over by this shack. Now, what is going to happen with these rotations? Nexus getting Fixie behind the shack. Not a lot of time, about 30 seconds left here. Oh dear, Zeki. Being spotted by approximately everyone. He's got the M249, 123 bullets. Does say something, but he needs to say something in the right direction as well. Smoking off Nexus, who he can focus on YKT, but it doesn't even matter. 1440 will be able to get the headshot and finish, and that is Nexus with an additional point. Ibby now playing Sneaky Snake, moving straight up towards Nice Try, but they themselves say Nice Try as Team Liquid is eliminated in 5th place. I'm pretty sure that secures them the points that they need, though. And next circle still centering it on Nice Try. Nexus are trying to buy time right now. They just want to survive until the circle comes off of the compound. Then they can fight Nice Try in the open. and they'll be feeling a lot better about contesting for the win this game. But my god, it is so difficult right now. They just need to snake in and make sure that the compound doesn't have eyes on them just for a little bit. The Santa Clowns only have one person left alive. It's Chin. They've got 4 kills at the moment. But snaking all the way in, I think, is going to be the order of the day. Does he have a backpack on? He does not. So we're playing proper snake mode, ladies and gentlemen, for Chin here. And I think the only person that can realistically see him is probably Stark. But Stark's actually looking more towards the northwest right now. So that should end up being okay for him, at least for the interim. The moment he gets spotted, though, he's dead. So nice, quiet snaking. If Nexus can make it in without getting shot at, or if they can run to the hay bale and force Nice Try to move out of the compound, that'll be great. Nice Try are busy at the moment snake hunting. 1440 gets spotted by Sa. Everyone playing with the long grass. It's all gone a bit Theresa May out there, ladies and gentlemen. Although, admittedly, no one's actually running through the wheat fields at the moment, so I wonder how true that actually is. Nexus returning a little bit of fire, just letting these guys know they're not going to be playing passive out there. We have got a hay bale. A little bit of covering fire, and Sa definitely knows he's being targeted. Chin, in the meantime, continuing to snake in, unnoticed. YKT also just wanting to keep a low profile. They could end up playing spoiler here. They could end up backstabbing Nexus. That would be quite something. Very unfortunate for Nexus as well. I'm not sure Nexus knows they're there. Okay, Stark still in circle, so not really that much movement, to be perfectly honest. The only person who's going to be disliking this circle is Chin, who's going to have to move so much closer to Nice Try. There are 4 teams left and 10 alive. And we're going to go on board with Chin, actually, because I think he's not going to be able to snake this. He's going to have to crouch and move it. Don't really see much of a way. And the problem is, he wants to move after Nice Try move. But Nice Try don't have to move. They just have to congregate on Stark. And Stark's the one with the view of Chin. So saying this is not fun for him would be an absolute understatement. Ooh. He just spotted YKT. Oh, never mind. And as soon as he moves, Kenzo spots the movement, and that's it. YKT now also getting spotted. Zero Cole. Well, they're ready for him. And this leaves Bugatti. He's got level 3 gear. He's got an ATEX. He's got the Mark 14. The only thing he doesn't have is position. And in PUBG, position is everything. I think he's just about on the edge of next circle, but he's really riding his luck now. YKT, Nexus, and Nice Try, the 3 teams left in this game. Sa has spotted Bugatti. Letting the world know that that hay bale is something to watch out for. Nexus are going to be taking note of that as well. And now in 10 seconds, everyone's going to have to move. I'm afraid this might end up being Bugatti's last stand. He could end up going in the blue. We'll have to wait and see. No, he tries the snake, instantly gets shot at. And they know exactly where he is. Sa will suitably get that final kill. And that means it's 2 teams, 7 people alive. And we're moving into final circle. Nexus will get pushed out before Nice Try do. They're using the smoke screen there. Very smart. Sa's about to get pushed out as well. He gets a lot of damage onto 1440, but the smoke will allow him to heal. It's a 3v4 as things currently stand. Oh, great nade. Actually obscuring the vision as well of 1440. We need more smokes to deal with this. And he will just about get that. No, he won't. Pain sound through the smoke with a headshot. That's going to be Nice Try's cue to move out. They suspect it's a 4v2. They would be right. Pixie goes down, but now the last member of Nexus has revealed their position. And that's it. Skinny gets taken down as well. A nice try with 10 kills will win our final chicken dinner of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to them. Absolutely delightful. In second place, we have Nexus, who have also performed strongly throughout the day. Now, in just a moment, we will find out which teams are moving on to round 2, which will begin, by the way, at 10 o'clock European time or 9 p.m. UK time, which is in about 15 minutes from now.